All right, Jerome Mickle, you are the first person in history to hold championship belts in two New York organizations simultaneously. So tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from? Your background?
Okay, well, like you said, Jerome Mickle, everybody calls me Rome. I'm 25. I've been training and learning MMA since 22 or so. So it's been like 4 years, 23. Let's see, I have a son. I'm from the Bronx, South Boogie preferably. I've been competing in UCL for like 2 years consecutively. I took a 2-year break involuntarily, came back and wreaked havoc since 2012. So I've been on a run, a bit of a run.
Talk about the 2 belts you won.
I hold 1 welterweight title in the UCL under Peter Storm's division. And everybody that knows the UCL is a brutal, definitely brutal, full contact. We talking elbows, knees, and everything. So to hold that belt after like 3 different challengers is a big thing. I hold the belt in the Knife MMA organization, who just got started getting their run.
That's the New York Fight Exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, New York Fight Exchange. I like to call them Knife. They're still saved under my contacts as Knife. Let's see, I hold the belt and welterweight also there.
Compare fighting for the 2 organizations. The UCL, there's like
UCL
no doctors.
Is like
and
backdoor underground. When it's called underground for a reason, it's like Knife. I didn't have to worry about knees, even though I took one. I didn't have to worry about knees and elbows directly to the head. Like in the UCL, it's a different ballgame. I got to worry about your shin, your knees, spinning back elbows, high knees, everything. Like even Vale Tudo rules, if guys agree to it. Me, I'm not agreeing to that. I'm telling you that. I'm going the long haul. If you want entertainment, you'll get it. But just to get soccer kicked is not in my near future. So it's brutal. It trained me, like it bred me. That's why when I took the knee, I kind of just rolled with the punch on that one.
When you fight in the UCL, there's like, you just walk in. It's different in New York Fight Exchange, right? I mean, there's screening beforehand. You get seen by a doctor at least.
Yeah, it's I had to see the doctor before the fight. I had to get my hand wrap signed off on, check the gloves, go through all type of loopholes before the fight to make sure I'm at fighting qualification. With UCL, it's like, listen, find your corner man. If you don't have no corner man, good luck to you anyway, and get ready to bang out, because that's what you came for. You didn't really come for the fame of the fans. You came to get something off your chest or prove a point, and I've been proving 8 points in the UCL. Correction, 7, 1 in Vermont, but I've been proving a lot of points in the UCL, and Knife had me sitting there for a while, kind of uneasy sitting there, you know, the quiet before the storm, and sitting there hoping they sign off on your raps, hoping your corner's ready, hoping you're ready, and then go last to still come off with a win. It's just like transitioning from the publicity side to the actual raw element and purpose of MMA, just to get it off your chest, to bang out, to brawl, to fight, you know, to put everything you learn to use. That's like the major transition with it. One's publicity, other one is like, look, y'all here to beat the shit out of each other. Even if you doing it for the fans, in the back of my mind has always been, it's just me, forget the fans. Like, they watching, but ain't nobody taking no elbows, no knees but me, so focus on this fight.
How'd you win your last fight?
Via TKO, knockout. It was an overhand right. He threw a round kick. I called the kick, like me and Storm always worked on. All credit due for the last few training sessions with that man. He threw the round kick about 2-3 times, and I caught it every time. Me and him always worked on that. Take the kick, trade for a punch. So throw a round kick, I caught it, locked it in, and teed off until I connected. Connected on the chin. He went down and tried to aim for the temple, so he get out of here, because as you know, I couldn't see out my left eye. So I wasn't expecting to go the long haul with one eye.
Talk about your eye right now.
Right now it's kind of blurry. I came from the doctor 2 days ago, and earlier I did a routine checkup, and I'm trying to get it clear for this November fight, because at the end of the day, that's what I am, I'm a fighter. I mean, it's business to it, but I'm the fighter. I'd rather somebody else handle the business part. So, I mean, it's good, it can be better. You can always be better, period, no matter what you're doing, so I'd rather it be better. Hopefully it gets clear, so I'll see people November 17th in the UCL defending my title.
Talk about your training. Like how often you train, what goes into that?
I was originally on a regimen with Peter Storm, maybe even 6 days, 7 days a week sometimes, after work, before work, exhausted, from judo to wrestling to mitt work, and you know, due to differences in creative, like in the creative aspect of the fight game, me and Storm keep it maybe now every once in a while we'll train, but now training with Iglesias, and you know, they got me starting from the ground up, everything from scratch, cleaning up my boxing, working on my footwork to get it better. Because the truth is, I wouldn't have took the knee if my boxing was cleaner. I slipped because there was no knees. Took a slip without my hands up, because like there's no knees. He can't do anything down here. He threw a knee out of instinct, which is what you're trained to do. So if it was full MMA, he wouldn't have had me. He wouldn't have rocked me. But I'd have definitely got tagged. So I'm just starting from like the ground up, like working my basics. My groundwork is getting better. I always had submissions, but now they're making me work on to the point where I get comfortable. I don't have to trade off or look to swing for the fences. It's wherever I want to take it, we're gonna end it. So,
what's the long-term plan for you?
Right now, I'm living off the shine of amateur. I mean, I'm wearing the brands. I mean, Trap Life has sponsored me. These guys over at Sadistic Athletics sent a few packages of t-shirts and shorts and stuff. I mean, because everybody's in the long haul to come up, but I'm in the long haul to invest my talent for some, you know, reciprocation of some funds. I need some money at the end of the day. And I plan to make this a career. Like, I got a son to take care of. I keep telling people that I don't do it for fun anymore. It's like, now it's more so a career path.
Are you going to wait for New York to allow pro fights here, or are you just going to go somewhere else and fight pro?
I'll go somewhere else. I mean, that's always been a plan. Even when I was with Storm, it's always been a plan to, if we got to go out of state, we go out of state. Whether Jersey, Philly, doesn't matter, Vermont, Nebraska, wherever they going to allow it, we'll go, because at the end of the day, I have to get paid for the damage I'm taking. I got bills to pay. And this is my career route, and if I'm not banging out in pros, yeah, it's good to have a great record in amateur, but it doesn't count for anything once I transfer over.
Right.
I mean, it just brings up some name recognition, like, okay, he can fight so-and-so, but it doesn't mean much until I get where I need to be as far as those rankings.
So you're undefeated, you're 9-0?
Yeah.
And you were just telling me before you want to fight 2 more amateur bouts and then go pro?
Yeah, that's correct. I want to fight my... This will probably be my last UCL in November 17th, which happens to be my son's birthday, so we're going to make it a quick fight so I can do what I can for him. And then the next and the last knife event, New York Fight Exchange event, I think they're hosting for February. I don't recall. It was off the books when he said it, but I think they're aiming for February, so I'm going to give the people a Valentine's Day massacre, and then that's it for the amateurs. Like, I'm just going to take time off and focus on training and getting better in my craft. So when it comes time for pros, I mean, I don't see who's going to stop me. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, it's going to be an uphill battle, but if I got the mindset I'm going to lose early, then why enter it? So, like I said, who's going to stop me?
All right, last question. You're kind of a trailblazer. The New York scene is like evolving. It's young. It's like a kid. So what do you have to say to other people out there that are like aspiring? Maybe they want to get in the ring and see what it's like.
One, future reference. I mean, and once again, like I said, I started in UCL. If you want to start New York, I would advise before you go to any other amateur organization, start with UCL, because they play pretty much like the pro rules, minus all the technicalities. So if you don't know, if you train 4 years and don't know if you can take a knee or elbow, because that's the reality. You can train all you want until the first hit hits you, and that's when you decide, do I want to do this for a living, or do I want to do this as a hobby? And 9 times out of 10, if you can't do it for a living, you're not going to pick to choose it and do it as a hobby, unless you're just choosing grappling tournaments and stuff like that. I mean, full-on MMA is, it really is like the bread and butter for some people, and if you're going to go for it, don't train half-assed, don't have bad habits, and then call yourself a fighter, and then you get hit and you realize, I don't want to do this, but you force yourself in there. If you're willing to take punches and trade them back, then, I mean, go for it.
All right, that's it. That's all my questions.